I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right, people. Good evening. Welcome to the show. I am Manningsman, and this is I Am Sure Sports. How you doing? Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody doing fine. We don't have no time to waste. We are going to get into our content ASAP. You understand me? As soon as possible. But we cannot go ahead without stopping and giving thanks for the breath in our lungs, the life that we have, and give praises to the Most High One. You understand me? Jah over Jireh, the one who provides and supplies all our needs according to his riches in glory through Christ Jesus, our Lord. You understand me? We have to do that because we live in, man, and things could have worse. You understand me? You know, in the original language, you know, the word murmur, the word that it is original from, it's derived from. In its original context, that word means to remain, you know. Murmur is where you get complaint from. So really and truly, people who murmur and complain a lot, it normally remain in their situation. Them never change. Them never move. So stop murmuring. Stop complaining. You understand me? Just take life, work hard, trust God, and believe, and you will succeed. You understand me? Hard work. One of the important things to success. Big up all of the persons on the platform who are here early. Right? Alan Wedderburn, One Love, bless up. Chris King, up and running. Bam Sports TV, one of the new ones out there, you understand me? Lots of original interview boss. Man, not Mannings man out of the interview scene. Can't get an interview these days, boy. Bam Sports TV have all of the big interviews over there. Big up Bam Sports TV. Big up Jason Gona TV. Can't even talk the breakdown of game, you know, because, you know, Jason do all of the breakdown of everything. You understand me? Oh, my Lord. Jason Gona. Check him out, you know, people. one of the real one out there. One thing I like with JC, no matter who you be in a boss, he might ask question. Them man don't really say a lot about them ask a question. Because great leaders always ask question. When you see a great person, don't tell them how much you know. Ask something from them. You understand me? Put a demand on their greatness. You understand me? So Jason operate. Big up Jevon, please. You understand me? Live 11 radio. The man will bust the big tune, the party tune. You know how it is. Donovan McGrowder, 1738. Bless up everyone from the Mannings School. Big up on yourself, you know. Listen, lots of money needed for the restoration and the rebuilding. And don't ask how Mannings man I do not yet. Me soon do my own. Make sure that you give your own. Don't give it to Mannings man. There are accounts available that the resources you have for the rebuilding effort can go directly to the school, to put on back roof, to help with the lighting, to put in back windows, to buy some desks, to buy some chairs, because the school portion of the school was ravaged by burial. You understand me? So all Mannings past student right now, jump on board, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Every day I get up, people say, oh, Mannings people, them have whole heap of money. We need some of that money right now for the school. You understand me? We need some of that money. Remember where you come from. You know the teacher, they never teach you the way, and you never like how the teacher there is and the principal there is. That don't matter. The educational institution you went to do in your formative years plays a big part in the success that you have. You understand me? You know, you understand me? So we have to put that out there right away. Big up Cornwall College in the building. Yeah, man, big deal then, up and running. All right? And listen, you see how some of you, where you never really go Mannings, but you rate the man in school, do a thing. You understand me? All right, people, here's the thing now. We don't have it even on subscriber mode, because tonight, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to dislike me, but me have to talk the truth. First, you must seek the truth, speak the truth. Seek the truth, speak the truth. Tonight, I have sought the truth, and I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak to, well, this is YouTube, you know. So you see a lot of people on them vlogging thing, yeah, they will get offended by this. But I cares not. Me I go offend you. I'm going to offend you strong. I'm telling you like that. So I made sure that for this video, I'm going to put it on subscribe mode for you send message, because I know people will get offended. And for this video, I don't care if you don't like it. I'm not going to ask if you like the video. I'm not ask nobody if you like it. I'm not ask nobody if you subscribe, because the truth must be told. The truth must be told. St. James High, bless up, you know. You be a West School in the building. You understand me? Big up St. James High. Big up Cornwall College. Big up Mannings. Big up Campion, you know. Jason Gona go a Campion for 6 months, you know. You understand me? And then he said, boy, Jamaica, I can't live in Jamaica, man. I don't understand the culture. And he had to, I'm just kidding. All right. So let me begin this, right? So let me just say this. I'm going to talk about the fans of Jamaica. And though it is predominantly about the footballing fans, it is sports in general across Jamaica and the fans of Jamaica. I would say especially some of those overseas are just like this that I'm going to talk about. But especially the ones that live in the present geographical borders of Jamaica, the one that will live a yard, the one that who reside on the rock, them one there in particular me I talk about. All right, watch this now, people. So I was at the COPA. I have been in the football. All right, normally for these games, you get, you know, the teams get tickets. So if you play a local game, the team gets tickets and the staff get tickets. All right. Sometimes a federation will be generous and give even their players way more ticket than they are supposed to get because them know that they want the fans out and people have big families and stuff. It happens in the Gold Cup, in the Nations League, and in COPA. They have what is called an MCA meeting. And at that meeting, all the teams that are going to play, get tickets. And you can distribute the tickets to the team members. So all the players get tickets so they can give to friends and family. All right? So sometimes when you see like a game overseas, say for example, the COPA, because the teams are given tickets and say the Jamaica get like 200 tickets. Those 200 tickets are given to fans to come to the game. I mean, I have a problem with that, because some people travel from far and then probably have to buy plane ticket and all of those things, stay in a hotel so they get free tickets. All right? So 50 people minimum at every game in Jamaica, a free ticket them get. Me not talk about just from the players and the staff, possibly. We are not talking about when games in Jamaica that every single parish association get a minimum of 20 tickets. Everyone. Every one of them get free ticket. All right? So when you calculate our ticket for match at Jamaica, most of the ticket them are free ticket. Free ticket. Free ticket. You see, in Jamaica, you saw, most of the shirt where the people them are wear, free shirt. Free shirt, beggings. Virgin, beg you that. Beg this player, beg that person. Know the FA person, know somebody in the GFF. Free shirt, free ticket. Let me tell you again. In Jamaica, on the Rock, a lot of the shirt, them not get bought by the people them. Free. Nothing wrong, you want to give Virgin a shirt and thing. But the said people them, most of the people them who get it free, we tell us, say, oh, me not offer, me not buy, me not support them Monday. But them a take the free shirt, them and take the free ticket them. Jason, I hear ramp man, you know, say, your ticket them not free, boss. Your ticket are a special ticket. You understand me? So when we talk about that, foreign kind of different. We talk about foreign. Do you get tickets in foreign? It kind of hard unless you know the people and you live. And because of where Jamaica play, generally when you play certain places, you don't even know the people. You don't have a lot of Jamaicans based on where the games have been played for Jamaica. So you end up probably with the tickets because you don't have anybody to give to them. And normally the people overseas, especially in America, the Jamaicans, they big them up. You have to clap the people then. Then buy them tickets way before the team all arrive. So by the time you get there, you get ticket. Like Lulu. It not to make no sense to give Lulu no ticket because he done buying ticket long time. Jason, when game a player friend, Jason don't need a ticket because before the team get the ticket, Jason did already buy him tickets. All right? So, but here is what Jamaican fans love, especially those on the Rock. Let me start with them. Them cuss, them complain about everything. Rain a fall, breeze a blow, chicken out a door. Them cuss, them everything. Wrong coach, wrong team, wrong day, wrong time, wrong seat, wrong price, wrong. Everything them complain about because them can't go match because sun too hot, them can't go match because car puncture, them can't go match because no bus now run, them can't go match because them not no money, them can't go match because they not no shirt, them can't go match because they not no clothes, them can't go match because man a smoke, them can't go match because man a drink, them can't go match, them can't go. Be a problem them have to go to game. But every day then they on social media criticize everything about the football. Every day them they on social media criticize everything about the football. Yeah, them cuss everything. Them cuss player, them cuss coach, them cuss the federation, them cuss 876 stream, them cuss media, them cuss everybody about the game and them no one gonna game and support the football. No time at all. You tell them, say, oh no, don't. Oh no, don't. Have you liked the video? You still. Me know the thing go. Oh no, go vex. So, and me have to give the people them in the diaspora right now. Because the people them are the diaspora. Sometimes it costs them more to watch a game of foreign than to watch it. Well, if then they are foreign, we can't call it foreign, not true. That don't make no sense. Sometimes it costs them more to move out of their state and go watch the game in the state that it is being played than if it were played in Jamaica. So a man who live in Florida and I could get all $100 ticket to come Jamaica, you know, or a $200 ticket to come Jamaica, watch a game and go back and buy a 2,500 bleachers ticket and watch the game. He must go spend overseas, you know. If a game I play, say, California, you know, the price of the plane ticket me I talk about, you know, and the hotel accommodation, you know, and the thing, you know, it'll run him all $1,000 or $1,200 you know, or $1,500 you know, for what? One game, you know, brother. I'm want to understand what the people them got you, you know. And them people they also come at the game and they have on a Jamaica branded shirt, you know, boss. I'm telling you what I go on. And we come on social media every day and a beer cussing about the football and argument and stuff. And the people them cuss all the people them we are watch the team more. Cuss the people them we are buy the ticket. Cuss the people them we are buy the shirt. And then man I can tell me, brother, wanna watch how many people turn up at the stadium when I have ticket at the finals, at the COPA. You know how much? Hold on there, people. Hey, Jason Gona, Arju, Uno put the price for the final, the ticket for the final of the COPA. Me no want tell them. Uno tell them. Look at the stadium. Full to capacity. Full to capacity. Not only that, people outside we have ticket who never get for going, and people outside want ticket and couldn't get any. Chaos. Stadium had to be locked down because people are pushed down fence to get inside of the stadium. 900 tickets for $1,000. You know how much Jamaican dollars that bossy? $1,000 for one game. Hey, hold on, me never know say caller coming, you know. Hold on the Alex, because me never seriously Alex, me never did expect no call. Because hold on, the Lord have mercy. Hold on there. Hey, Alex, me never Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex, me never expect no call now. Hold on, man. Hold on, Alex, me soon. Hold on, me soon. People, me soon. Alex, me soon get you. I think I want to be set up now. All right, watch me. So like we do the calculation, $1,000, 155, because we're not bright enough, so we have to use a good old calculator. You understand me? $1,000 times 155 Jamaican. Right? 155,000. I wonder if you can see it. I want to see it, you know, because you see, true man is man. I hope me not to know for sure, so you can see it. See it there? 155,000 Jamaican dollars. The people then pay to go watch the game. 155. Man is man. One something me want to say. All right. People, me hear what Alex are going with. I soon get back to this.
Man, good night.
Yeah,
I just something want to say, come quick. Me know I carry blow you up a tantrum. But as I said, some Jamaican fans they're ungrateful because they do a flight from New Jersey, Newark, for a full all day management. A majority of my plane management, the people that fly from plane, Colombia and Argentina. I ask the Argentina fans how much in pay for ticket. The man say $7,000 man pay for ticket. Back at the goal. I ask the next Colombian fans, they say $5,000 pay for ticket. So I say, how much, you burn the money there? Using credit card, go pay it back after. But the most important thing, you come to watch our football game and go die at the Colombian fans. Jamaican fans are not die at the man's man. I tell you that right now. I want to pay $7,000 just to get a match man. This don't be at the goal. Yeah. How much money that? I need $1 million Jamaican money that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not by the flight.
Hold on. We're not going to talk about the flight. 7,000 to sit behind the goal and watch a game. Hold on there. We can calculate. Because we're not bright, Alex. We have to use a good old calculator. 7,000 times 155. 1,085,000 Jamaican dollars. And that people pay to go watch the game.
People, I'm really like fans them the management. I want no Peke fans that come and stay down and wear Arsenal jersey. Man, every Colombian and Argentina fans have been jersey, man.
Me
You
tell
know,
you.
wear no Argentina jersey. They want to add in Colombian, even the whole Colombian jersey, man. Long as the Colombian, and they look a baby they playing of Colombian jersey, man. They look a Colombian jersey. I thought the fans them playing like yesterday, man. They look at that kissing jersey. Vamos Colombia! I feel like when they play yesterday, man. I did still the Jamaican fans they come out. See this, see that, man. Ricky this, Ricky that. But they still won't support the football. They're not the United fans, man. I tell you. When I see them come like more and cry, all Jamaican fans can't say I want to play in the USA. And we can't have nearly half, we have a big diaspora in the USA. I'm not even say 50,000 Jamaican in the stadium.
Because it a play for the West Coast. They should carry come the East Coast. Stop on the madness. No matter what. Listen, all Ecuador full of stadium. Venezuela full of stadium, bossy. You know what? Jamaica, they are USA.
Man. Me say more that the slide full of
money. Alex, let me say this. I have a shout out some people, you know. I have a shout out you like Demo, you know. Because Demo lose pay by taking time off, buy ticket, fly down. Them thing there. Those are them people that will come and think, come talk and criticize, brother. Some man, no, you have not earned the right to criticize. See all our house music attack, man. Santa Clara in a Gold Cup, me I tell you, man. We are ramp Jamaican that we are talking about. We love football. We don't love no football.
Yep, I tell the man, the people them the whole airport yesterday, the whole airport and the whole play and the man is gonna come in to go Miami and Fort Lauderdale, full with Colombian and Argentina fans. You know, so much people that go. Management remember me that me do a fight got Medellin in Colombia, management. I'm there on the play. And when my Colombia go play the day before Colombia play again. The day Colombia go play against Brazil. Me say be a Colombian jersey on the play, management. Be a Colombian jersey against Colombia. I mean, I ask you, the man a die-hearted fan. Whenever like Colombian flag running entire road against Colombia, just to watch the match. I mean, the Jamaican fans there, so all them come for YouTube and beat speed and beat it and that. I will not have to support the football in no fisherman farm. But that's how we have the same man, man. Big up yourself.
Big up Alex, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Alex, man. Yeah, man. People, me not telling no lie. I see kids. Me see kids almost get trampled on trying to go in. Me see female at jump fence, brother. Argentinian and Colombian climbing over fence. Me see people have got through the vent to get inside a stadium, brother. Me see police a beat man and the next man I go in front of the police, brother, for get in to go watch the game. And then our people will complain. Them hear one of the big thing, they must say, oh, after the team now this, if the team did this, listen, let me tell you this. The government of Colombia declared a national holiday, whether the team did win, lose, or draw. Listen, man, when you realize all wanted people travel go, it's like the man they risk them whole life. If police lock them up, them get locked up, and that's how much the people them love the football. We are ramp. And listen, this is a general sports thing. Because when Chris Gayle, a full stadium of India, nobody now watch Chris Gayle at Jamaica, boss. When Usain Bolt a full stadium in the Diamond League, Jamaican fans them now go watch him. Them do him ask Usain Bolt for him autograph. The entire bleachers for national trials free, and people still not go up there go watch Sherika Jackson and Shelly and Fraser Price and the Clayton sister them and Brianna, and they will come talk about a goal them should I get. You see Shelly wash up, you know see Sherika fall, she get out of the block. All we do is wait until Kishan don't do well for come and thing and come talk and criticize, and now turn up for go watch him when he might run. That Asaf and them people they talk about more wild, brother. With a stop it. Oh, they'll come talk about money is money. You know, realize school, you know, see your schoolboy football. I choose the JFL. Listen, you know, see your JPL. Listen, you think people have got JPL match now, bossy? If you take one of them JPL match and show them in a one I see them in a MLS, you realize that nobody know their JPL match. Nobody know their JPL match. You think 3,000 fans? You think 5,000 people are watch a JPL match, a big fan support? Our team in a League One and League Two have more fans in them stadium than what we have in our JPL. The biggest JPL game can't even pull as much fans as some of the League One and League Two game them. Our USL game and the USL 1, USL Championship have more fans than with top JPL game them. What I'm saying, and listen, you see, if I did Colombia and Argentina alone pull the crowd, we could understand. Brother, maybe a Mexico game. Mexico full up the place. Ecuador full up the stadium. Venezuela full up the stadium. You want to tell me that Jamaica don't have a close amount of Jamaicans as Venezuelans and Ecuadorians? Chile full up stadium, bossy. Uruguay have the same numbers in terms of population as Jamaica right now, and them are full up in stadium, bossy. See there, Roger Grant tell you. So nobody come tell me, true, them country they bigger. The small countries them a do it. You watch all when Bolivia play, who now win nothing. We are joking, Aya. And I'm not telling you not to criticize because players need to get cuss. Man is man. Cuss man is man and beat man is man. Beat me. When me I do nonsense or things are not happening. Beat the coach. No matter who that coach is. Beat the president. No matter who the president is. Beat Mr. Speed. No matter, you understand me? Beat Dennis Strong. Beat them when them need beating. But turn up when the game I play. That's my issue. Someone right now even have a choice between Jamaica and a club team. And a club team we don't go watch. You hear me, I tell you? Right now. If you have a choice between your club team and Jamaica, if you have a choice between the Jamaica new shirt, the new green one and thing, and your club new shirt, you buy your club new shirt. And then you come on social media in your club new shirt and cuss Jamaica. Yeah, Judith Williamson. No, man. Listen, when me look at the Copa America, I don't get to the Euros yet, you know, because there are some small countries in the Euros. Oh my God. See it? An next person here. Alva Mir. Arville Mir. Real talk. 4 hours from Atlanta to Vegas. How Ecuador have more fans than Jamaica? In a one state up. In America. Everywhere me go, me say Jamaican bossy. Everywhere in the states. I mean, I'm talking about 1. Me not talk about 2. And please, me don't want nobody get me wrong, you know, because you know, get upset when the team don't perform. But here's what. These fans still turn up. Brother, when last time you see Brazil play good? When you see Brazil in an empty stadium I play? Eh? Well, all of you say England don't play nothing. When you see England play in an empty stadium, when England play, all when a friendly England full the stadium. When last the golden generation of Belgium win anything? Don't you see the Belgian fans them? Come on now. When last Uruguay win World Cup? Look how much goal Darwin Núñez missed. Gone all in a stance, gonna fight. You think so the next game, you Uruguay are playing a World Cup qualifiers, them now turn up because of that? It's a joke thing. Big joke. I can go, I mean, know the netballers them feel the same way. Why you think some of them netballers they want to be around Jamaica? Are the fans them? They're the fans. We the fans are a part of it. Ali Atkinson and all them people there, top netballers in the world. Them a play a Leela Robinson court and nobody now go up there go watch them. Are them friend and family alone? The number 4 ranked team in the world, even when in the entire world, brother, I don't understand that. Even when they were number 3. Even when Jamaica was the number 3 ranked netballing nation in the world. There was a time when we had Chris Gayle, Marlon Samuels winning World Cup for the West Indies, and people still never go support the Talawas. To the point where the Talawas, Jamaica don't even have a franchise in a cricket. National champs after national champs. We have national champs where Usain Bolt, Asafa Powell, Ewan Blake, Nesta Carter, Michael Frater in the same race. And the stadium empty. We have trials where Veronica, Shelley, Elaine in the same race and the stadium empty. We have to do better. And you see, we the ones that got the game, when we hear them talking and stuff, listen, we cut them off and say, your opinion no matter, man. Because you know, support the team. Your opinion no matter. Your opinion no matter. You said, so when time you buy a ticket, you think me I think about it are going to the coffers of the GFF? No. No. All me I say is that I'm a ball of them. You can imagine people. You can imagine no. You can people listen people. Can you imagine? Jamaica will play Cuba. You have Leon Bailey. You have Mason Greenwood. You have Mikel Antonio. Shamar Nicholson. You have Demarai Gray. You have the Reese Nelson. You have who again? Let's call some name. Omari Hutchinson. You have the Bobby Reed. You have Dexter Lembikisa. You have the Ethan Pinnock. You have the Amari Bell. Damian Lowe. Andre Blake. Listen to the team there now. And the man them turn up in the stadium and he can't even full. Just the name alone, they're supposed to full the stadium. The names alone supposed to full the stadium, boss. Brother, I want to see how the Argentinian fans them a ball when Messi gets substituted because they think it is all done over and dusted. You see the pictures of the English fan still left outside of the stadium in Germany. Can't believe what happened to them team. Like them are wait for the rapture. Like them are wait for the second coming of the Lord Jesus Christ to lift them up and take them going because they can't believe. Say England lose to Spain, brother. Them people that serious about them football. But here's what we love. That true, we love the show off business. Yeah, man. Joke thing, man. Yeah, see the next one here. He says, Michael Douglas, big up. Jamaicans don't really have much fun supporting the sporting teams. They always complain about prices, but if a Burna Boy or Chris Brown performing, yeah, man, at the stadium it's sold out, man. Then Buju Banton not just perform a New York, man, in a Queens or somewhere, one of them places. And what happened? The stadium not full up, man. Me I tell you, say Jamaica can play the Red Bull Stadium and nobody don't go, and it don't matter which star. Me I tell you, people. Telling you that. We have to, and again, I don't want you to take my rant as we are not supposed to criticize. we are supposed to criticize, but if we turn up and support the team when the games are being played. Let me say this, because we don't want to generalize, because we are giving a truth. It was so embarrassing that every game that we played in the COPA, when the national anthems were done, you could hear the Mexicans in the stadium singing their anthem loud, like if you're watching it on TV, you hear it. When the Ecuadorians were singing their anthem, you heard it. Same thing for the Venezuelan. Like all for them anthem. Oh my God, suppose they hear it, man. You think the Jamaicans not singing their anthem? We singing it, no? But nobody can hear we. Because I probably the 200 people with a free ticket and probably the next 50 more. 250 or 400. Big up the Canadian Jamaican fan because they did really full up BMO. That we are talking about. And silence the Canadian. In them own stadium, the Jamaican fans silence the Canadian. That we are talking about. Big up the Canadian fans. Because they had every reason not to be there. It was cold, it was rainy, the ticket prices were high, we were coming off a defeat and stuff. There was problems and them still turn up. And look what the fans did. The fans them started making noise. The fans them start inspire the players them. And the results turned around in our favor. That is the power of fans. Rasta Pitney. Tell me which sport you believe Jamaican really love and support. You understand me? You understand me? Good point you're making now. We're not a footballer, but is there a sport that Jamaica really support? Tell me the sport that Jamaica support. Track and field. All right. You make sure. Hey, them are people that support track and field. You know, hear them deal with all alien. You know, hear them are people here deal with all Sharika when she loses to Shakira. You know, see them how them are people that deal with all Asafa Powell. Remember, say Asafa Powell beat the Jamaican public bad enough because of how they have dealt with him, you know. And him always said, none of them not turn up a trial, but them a complain when him don't win medals. Him said, go and listen to Asafa. The track and field athletes don't feel like Jamaican support them. Them know Jamaican love them when they win. But to come out and watch them, you see, Jamaica, they love track and field. Where was the last world? What did they have in the US? In Portland, they have it. Wasn't it the last world champion? Before Budapest, wasn't the world championship in the USA? Wasn't it, sir? In Portland, Oregon, and one of those places. You see, Jamaican should flood there because it was supposed to be Shelley's last world championship. Wasn't it? Where were the Jamaicans? Filling up the stadium, buying the tickets in with Jamaican colors. We don't love no track and field, man. We love with school. Another track and field we love. Our school we love. See there, tell them for the Congo. Tell them, yeah, man. Tell them. tell them for the Congo. Say them don't love track and field because trials ever empty. What the triple jump on here, man? The look of young youth. Ibert. If Jamaica they love track and field. Yo, when Hiberta come Jamaica, Hiberta big name pan Diamond League scene right now. And when them man they come Jamaica, no big fanfare now and go on, man. We don't love it. Take some more. Only 100 races at trials, people come out to support. Only the 100 races at trials, people come out to support. Yep. Chris Wayne says, management, Jamaica no support nothing unless it's a winning product. But Hey, you know that? Listen, what I'm saying to you, I am giving you, when Usain Bolt was winning though, Chris Wayne, were people filling up the national stadium when he was running there. Remember, at one point, we had, in the top 5, Jamaica had 4 of the fastest men competing at our trials, and the stadium was not full, boss. Racers Grand Prix was not full, boss. The Jamaica Invitational was not full, boss. When we had, I think, Nesta Carter, Ewan Blake, Asafa Powell, and Usain Bolt, Veronica, Elaine, and Shelley were also there, boss, and the stadium was not full. This is a good one. Sanjay talking about it, about the fans in Trenchtown when people put on all costume and them thing there for Brazil and Argentina at the last World Cup. And Brazil never that win nothing, boss. Brazil now play good. Brazil, people, you know what is funny? I hear people saying, you see Brazil look like Jamaica, but you see them going when Brazil are play? Then Michael Douglas had just said it. At our national trials, on the day when Shelley and Fred, listen, I'll show you. We don't have to go to the national trials. Let's go to the invitational meet that Shakara Richardson was. You see how that's supposed to fall, Noah Lyles and them on their cup. We don't love it. I like what Bird says. Yes, a Bird. The sport that Jamaica love is love chat, man. Yeah, man. Love chat. Everybody chat. And then the other big sport of them love. Yo, this man, everything. This man diss me. 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 Me don't know how the people like this don't diss me. You diss me. You don't respect me. You diss me. This man diss me. That man diss me. Come on, man. Me not say people can be disrespectful, boss. But watch the sports. Watch the sport. Go and support the team, boss. Support the team, man. Vinny Congo, you know what I talk about? Chris Brown come to Jamaica and the place full. Right, if Cartel come out of jail and do a concert in the National Stadium, and all 50,000 for go in. It full. Me not asking no question. And if Mason Greenwood get unveiled to represent Jamaica, you think stadium are full? People are going to find something to complain about as to why them not to go the match. You hear a man say in the thing? Because here's what. I'm going to say, let me take this one. Where is it? Let me see if we can find the comment. Randy Bless. Let me take this one. You see it? This is what the JFF is incompetent, and that situation needs to be resolved. Brother, I agree with you. That now nothing to do with going to support your nation and your country, boss. Because you support other country. That means if when a man say the JFF competent, me now support Jamaica national football team, then nobody support no other national team because some of them incompetent too. England competent from 1966, look how big them be, and them no win nothing. Look how much people. USA have how much? About 300 million people. When last time win a World Cup? When them win a World Cup? Them have a galaxy star, don't it? More resources, big TV deal, highest paying players in all of CONCACAF. What them win? Them win World Cup? Don't you see the USA fans go support them still? You know, call that incompetent for them have so much resources and can't win nothing. Look, I'm going to give you a good example. We have a basketball team named the New York Knicks. James Dolan. You know what money that Knicks them have win nothing, and the fans them still are full up in the stadium, bossy, in the MSG, Madison Square Garden. Regardless of whether the administration is incompetent or not, brother, and my nation and that me go support. All right. So JFF incompetent. That is why people not support football. Why them not support track and field? J3 incompetent. So the music industry not incompetent. With them a nonsense song where we come out. How people still support the concert them and the party them. It has nothing to do with incompetence, boss. What? Popcorn charging 50. Yo. Yeah, I saw that story. That the Colombian football president was arrested. Yeah. Popcorn party 50,000. 50,000. Yo, who could I get me? Figure, stand up. Funny great boss. Me now pay no 50,000 go watch Michael Jackson, boss. Me I telling you that. Would I pay 50,000 to go watch some football? Other people maybe them like them kind of thing they say, but not me. Not Manning's man. Not Manning's man, boss. Not Manning's man. I cannot. So I had to talk about this because seriously, people. Seriously. The COPA show up how poor Jamaican fan support is. It's so funny because even the sales of Jamaican merchandise, the amount of those stuff that has been sold in places like London and Paris and the Netherlands and Belgium, you think a Jamaican will buy them? Like persons who born in Jamaica and stuff? No, a lot of those are just being bought by people who love Jamaica, boss. Well, on there now. Hear this here now. Hear this now. Disposable income is a big factor. Tight show the teacher. Boy, tight show the teacher, the people, them are going to beat you from the one. Because the person who don't have the disposable income for buy a, all right, for the track and field, let me show you where you're gone wrong now. Number one, the track and field meets normally have the bleachers free and people still not go. The teacher. That's a number one. So why they don't go? Because it is free. So you don't need no income. You don't need whether you don't need you just got it, you don't go. All right? Bam. The said man who will say to you that he cannot afford to buy a bleachers ticket for 2,500 finds money to buy the $50,000 ticket. So that have nothing to do with disposable income. So I don't agree with this. I always hear people talk about who having disposable income. No, boss. Well, and they know. Because all of the big music people, them are jump forward in the thing, you know. Jamaicans don't have the disposable income. Well, no, man. Me disagree with that, man. Me disagree with that. Me disagree with this. Jamaican have it, boss. The majority of Jamaican can buy a bleachers ticket for $2,500, boss. Or majority of Jamaican can find $500 to go to bleachers to go watch our national track and field trials, boss. Majority of Jamaicans. So me not agree with this. Sir. The architect, me not agree with that. Yeah. All right. You want to take the architect. Hey, you see this thing about music resonate with the masses culturally? I agree. I agree that music has a different effect. But may I tell you that right now, the music now go on with nothing, man. Nah, we not spit out no big music, man. Nah, man, the music thing. See all the man have send me a picture here, man. Our house music, man. They must Jamaica versus South Korea. 4 fans. Him 2-year-old daughter. And him and 2 other persons. South Korea kind of far still. So that we can understand. Me not want to go to them far away places, but pick up yourself for house music. Right? Yeah. Well, big up KC fans, man. Them loyal. All right. So here they want to know. People say people don't support because they don't like the way the team is playing. And also they dislike the organizing. Brother, me I go tell you this. So since 1998, Jamaica has not played good football because from 1998 nobody now follow the football. So if that is the case, why aren't they supporting track and field? Do they dislike the J3As and the athletes are not doing well because they are not supporting track and field either? So I don't agree with you, Isalin. I don't agree with Isalin. I don't agree with you. I know like the 1998 team did play some. Yo, what? Yo, Jamaica 60 pass. No, boss. But they not fool me. Great team. Great accomplishment. Solid defense. A 5 defender already Simoes I use. So you at the back and the 2 wide one. 5. Great defensive posture. Nobody couldn't beat you at the office. Be a 1-0 and 0-0. Fight to the end. So nobody come tell me like some. Yo, look on them passes. Look on the Burton goals. And I know, whoa, look at the build-up play. Say more pile and salad. All right, Jesse Gouda, I hear your boss. You say NEC, why NEC more expensive? It's Allen, boy, may you disagree upon the one still. But people, you can, I'm not going to stay too long, you know, but I'm going to give you the next bit of information. Let me tell you, it's Allen. I'm going to tell people this already. You see, if you remove me, I tell you this, and them are going to deny it, but money's man, I tell you this. If you remove all of the free ticket them from JPL finals and playoff games, half of the amount of people you're going to have. If you remove all of the free ticket them. If you remove every free ticket, your crowd side goes down by half, brother. So let us not fool ourselves. Where's the Michael Allen? Not a thing to go so. Listen, you see the JPL, me can tell people, the amount of free ticket given for JPL. Me I tell you, if you took away the free tickets, me never that you say is not a thing to go so. Me know. You can ask all vloggers who have ticket. A whole heap of free ticket given. Alone give close to 400 ticket. Me alone. What we get for give away? Close to 400. Remember, one club give away 100 for give away in a one day. Ticket like wow, give away, man. If you remove the free ticket, a problem, man. It's good that people turn up for the freeness. Yeah, promotion is also All right, let me get a couple more comments. Promotion is also a big problem. The last match, I couldn't count the amount of people that didn't know a match was playing at the stadium until the match actually started. All right, a promotion are the problem. Let's see what we're going on, because the 6th of September, it's already out on social media. Jamaica play Cuba. So make we see if a promotion are the problem. Make me see if a promotion are the problem. All right, wait a phantom of the show. Jamaica loves success. So we track and feel successful. Let me see what Jamaican fans I go buy a ticket to go to Paris to go watch the Olympics, because the track and field successful. We have one of the fastest man right now in the world. Let me see what Jamaica, because that is success. If it is a matter of success, let's see how many fans going to Paris to watch Jamaica because of success. One is I blame the advent of bloggers. They are the ones driving the negativity around the teams. There's no highlight to positive to positives. But every vlogger is now a football analyst. All right. You said Trayvon, give away KFC. Punishable offense. All right. I am sorry, Mannings. You're completely wrong about this. The JFF and the J3A need to do the legwork to get the funds in, and they are too lazy to put in the work. Brother, the J3As announced way that the entire bleachers would be free. It was on radio and social media, and it was still empty. So, Rob Simmons, you and I not going to agree on this. Maybe me wrong. Maybe I'm me. Maybe I don't know, boss. I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I agree, you know. I agree. You know what? Let me say this. I agree with you that marketing, and I have no issue with people beating the different associations. I can go by evidence that the Jamaica Tala the CPL was well marketed, and Jamaicans were not supporting it to the point that the franchise lift up out of Jamaica. It wasn't about marketing. The CPL is marketed well. This is not just a football thing. It's just like people talk about a popcorn concert. Me don't know about it. I hear about it. The first me I hear about it. If you ask me, I don't even know one person. I just the other day, man, I tell me, say, reggae some fest I keep. I say, yeah. Let me say it again, Rob Smith. I'm not saying that marketing and promoting should not be done. But I am saying to you, the CPL, when the Tala were in it, was highly marketed, and people were not going to watch it. Why? Seeing that it is marketing, and seeing that the issue is marketing and promoting. Anything that is marketed and promoted, people attend. Talk to me there, Rob. Talk to me there, Rob. So, you believe that if the CPL was marketed better, more people... No, sir. Yeah, man. Phantom Fan of the show, you can call in, man. The lines are open. We take a couple of calls and then, because the hour and a half we do, we have 30 minutes. So the next 30 minutes is for you people. Call in. Marlon! Wow, go on. The next 30 minutes is for you, fans. All right? So you can call in and let your voice be heard. Did I say I'm not going to ask you to hit the like button? Jason, you can ask him now. You and Drew. I'm not going to ask. Yeah. Well, hold on. Issa Allen, you are telling me that the CPL is not marketed well, my brother? No, man. What am I talking about, man? No, anyway, guess what? It's going to be opinion because you have no facts to support your argument, boss. You know, no facts to support this whole argument. Carla, welcome to the show. Good night.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Tell the listeners and who is speaking.
Or what you go say, but you know, I don't know if I can say it, but you know.
No, man. Just tell them what. Just give them a name.
No.
Go by. Okay.
Yeah. Friend of the show.
Fan of the show. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So listen, when I say, you know, I say a few things there. Not all marketing is good marketing. Yeah, it's not all going to be successful. Just because you run a few ads, you put something in the paper, you do some Instagram or whatever, it doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Where I say is that J3A and JFF, where they fail at marketing and communications as a whole, is that they don't cultivate the fan base. There's one thing to shout that there's a match coming up, right? But what about the time in between the matches? What about the time when the players are back with their clubs? What about the time when there's no track season, right? And players are just, you know, athletes are just training individually or doing what they're doing. That's the time that you need to be talking to your fan base and doing things outside of the games to keep them a part of your brand. And the brand is JFF, the brand is football. You know, they don't do any of that. They don't have. Think about all the people that you know, right, involved in football on the island, right? I guarantee you, not one of them have ever received an email from JFF, have ever received a postcard from JFF about anything.
Who, the fans?
So the fact, yeah. So the fact that the simple fact is the JFF doesn't even know who their fan base is. They don't know.
So let me ask you. Let me hold on. So I'm sorry to interrupt, right? Sorry, but I just want.
No.
So you believe that at the international level, there are nations that give out like postcard to their fans?
I'm not saying like a postcard, like happy birthday postcard or something like that. What I'm saying is you should have that information. You should know who your fans are, where they are, have basic demographic information.
At the national level, I think here's what I think. I think like in Brazil,
go ahead.
I think like while there may be groups of people who they call themselves the fan club. I believe like in Brazil, every single citizen of Brazil believe that they are so the football federation or association in Brazil believe that the entire population are their fans, which is how it should be. So we are the Jamaican fan. Every Jamaican, to me, should be a fan of Jamaica national football team.
But the football in Jamaica has not earned that right. They've not earned that right to have rabid fans, to have fanatics.
All right, true.
Brazil has a history, right? They've won 5 World Cups. They've been doing this for decades. Uruguay have a history. The only thing that Uruguay has is football. Right? That's that. They have nothing else. They've earned that right to have fanatics.
All right. So
we have not. We've done nothing on the world stage.
All right. So fine. Jamaica's on. I agree with you. Nothing. What about track and field then? Why is our stadium consistently empty? Even when we are the world fastest man, world fastest woman, the world's second fastest man, the world's third fastest man, the world's fourth fastest man in the same race at our national stadium. They didn't come out on one day. They made the other day free, and the fans did not come out.
Me personally, I can't speak to that because I don't follow the ins and outs of
the track and field. Okay.
Intimately like that, to say like, okay, this is what's wrong, this is what they're doing, this is what they're not doing. What I can say, what has been disappointing for well over a decade now, right, is much of the same symptoms of when things are hot, when the pan is hot, they're not striking and using the opportunity to grow as an organization. They're happy with and being complacent on the little rise, a little bubble that they get. And that we've had a beautiful deal with Puma for almost 2 decades now, yeah? And it's shameful that aside from what was that, the 2012 Olympics, London, around that time, you could buy some merchandise, like legit merchandise from Puma, right? In the last 10 years, you've never been able to get anything. Whereas if you look at other track and nations that have well-supported track and field programs, you can always do that. You feel as though you're part of a group, part of a community. Whereas we don't cultivate that. And so when times get rough, when things get low, everybody abandons you.
All right.
And,
I hear you. Very good points. So let's we're going to expand this a little bit just for the sake of the discussion. All right. So I hear you. We're the football. We haven't gotten to that level. So Jamaica has a deal with Adidas. All right.
Yes.
Globally, we have one of the highest level of sales. All right. What then, seeing that we are not a major footballing nation, we haven't done anything globally, what then is causing other people who are not Jamaican to buy more of the product than Jamaicans?
It's not the football, it's brand Jamaica. It's the ethos of what people outside the diaspora feel as though Jamaica means to them.
It's
right?
The brand.
It's the color. It's the brand. It's the colors are unique, right?
Awesome.
It's
awesome because that's where I'm getting to. I am saying that's where I'm getting to. But here's what I'm saying. Why isn't the footballing fan, even with the absence of proper footballing, purchasing the gears for those same branding and cultural reason, seeing that they are the Jamaicans? Why a foreigner? Why does a foreigner feel more compelled to do it for a national when they have their national team? But there's still.
Are we okay? Are we talking diaspora? Or are we talking on the island?
Well, I can go. Let's go to the
which fan? Which fan are we talking?
Remember, I did say. I did say I have given credit to especially the Canadian diaspora for supporting the team at the BMO, because at that game, I'm telling you, the motivation, one of the inspiration for the team at BMO Stadium was the fans shouting in the rain and in the cold. The Jamaican fans, some taking off their shirts, running up and down the stands when we were down, that inspired the players to come back. I give them credit for that. We also played in the Gold Cup, and the fans turned up and supported the team. So I will give credit to the diaspora. We have had games in the States before, in DC. People remember that. That the stadium, the Jamaica, I think it was in 2012, and since that time they have not allowed Jamaica to play there because the diaspora outnumbered the Americans at that stadium. So I will give credit to the diaspora. We have played in England, and the people in London flooded the stadiums, though it was friendly. So when I speak more so to the local fan base.
Okay, so that's quite simple. It's money. The gears are expensive now. Like, you can't expect the income levels locally are not comparable to where they are in foreign, right? If you go to Colombia, right? Colombia, a nation that is mad about football and has an excellent team. You hardly see anyone, even with the local clubs, like a club like Nacional in Medellin. You won't see people buying the Nike gear, right? They're going to buy the stuff from China. Why? Because of money. Now they may buy the Nike T-shirt because that's less money, right? Or they may buy, a pants or socks or something like that. That's official. But the actual jersey for $100 US or 120 US, whatever it is, they can't afford that. It's not realistic to ask someone to pay that when they're not earning that type of money. So people have said many, many times, give us something that is at a lower cost that we can buy, that we can afford. For everyone else in the world that's making the money, they're going to go ahead and buy it up.
A couple of things I'll say to you. The Jamaican who says they can't buy the jersey for the $80 US has a Clark's that values 30,000 Jamaican dollars.
But they value that more, but they're going to wear that every day. I'll give you an example of what just happened recently in the Euros, yeah? Which is at Germany, right? Germany is one of the wealthiest nations in the world, top 10 easily, right? Per capita income, extremely high. Puma undercut, did a guerrilla marketing against Adidas. I don't know if you saw, and they released free shirts. You had to download it was like a shopping app or some sort of app. And if you download the app, you got a free Germany shirt. Obviously, it's not Adidas; it's a Puma shirt with the Germany colors. They sold more Puma shirts, or there were more fans walking around in the Puma Germany shirt, which is not an official shirt, than the actual Adidas shirt, which is extremely popular, right? Because it echoes back to the early 90s, the 92, 93, 94, which is kind of the height of Germany or West Germany in their game. Extremely popular shirt, extremely popular kit, the jackets, all of that. The Puma shirt is the number one shirt in Germany. And these are people with money. So the point I'm making is that the price gouging that happens from, it's not the JFS's fault, it's the manufacturers and their price gouging, because they know they can get the money. They know we're going to sell 100,000 shirts at this, it's no different than the ticket prices with Copa America. They're not necessarily concerned about the end result of pleasing the fan. It's the bottom line when they look at the ledger. Even if we screw over some fans, we're still going to make the money. And that's the same thing Bielsa was speaking about when he went on his rant, is that yes, you're going to make the money in the short term, but in the long term, you're going to lose the fan, you're going to lose the culture, and then you're going to have nothing. And when people are telling you that, like, listen, I like it, it's good vibes, it's great, I love the sponsorship, I love the support from celebrity and all of that stuff, but can you just give me, right? Like, I have a family of, I'm not saying I have a family of 4, but somebody says, like, listen, I have a family of 4, I have 3 picnics, and I can't buy 3 $80 shirts. I can't justify it.
Hey, that would be a family that would be a family of 5 still.
Yeah, but I can't I can't justify it.
No, man, I'm just kidding, because you said you have a family of 4, and it is you and 3 kids.
My math was wrong, yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just, for some people, for a lot of people, it's very hard to justify, because the kid is going to outgrow it, right? And then what do you do? So they have to be more reasonable, and this again comes down to understanding who your fans are. Okay, let's create a product for people in diaspora. Let's create a product for the locals, right? And let's give something to them rather than, like, I'm actually very shocked that the Chinese market hasn't stepped in and started producing a ton of Jamaican knockoffs. You don't see it. I see it with the old 98 kit. There's a site now that's doing it and it's selling out. So they're catching wind, right? But you only have that, you only get people to buy in when you actually know who your customers are. and they have not taken the time to figure out who our customer is. There should be survey after survey after survey. There should be email lists built out. The JF, if you, I'm asking you, Mannix.
Yeah, man.
You have intimate contacts within the JFF, yeah?
Yes.
They really, really, really need to bring somebody in to speak directly to the fans, meaning not somebody to take beatings and, you know, it's not a suggestion box, but someone to create how do you say, an official supporters club on paper.
But
And
there is an official support. So this is what I'm saying, that there are some official ones, registered supporters club, you know. Reggae Boys Community is one, you know.
But is it under the JFF?
Well, they partner with the JFF. So Yardman Army is the next one that has a group of people from and they have traveled all over the world. They're following the football all over, wherever in the world, from female to youth teams. So there are a few of those out there.
So I get those are fan base, right? Which we need, right? We need those. What I'm saying is the JFF needs to create a funnel. They can call it whatever they want. They can call it supporters group. They can call it I can't think of a name right now. They'd have to pay me to come up with a name, but they need to create an organization under their umbrella that allows them to collect information on who their fans are. Every time somebody buys a ticket, every time somebody watches a video, every time somebody.
But I don't know that. I'm trying to. What I want to find out from you, is this a module that is used by other nations, or is it a club? Because I believe. Go ahead.
You're gonna make me say it, and I hate bringing these guys up, but you're gonna make me say it. U.S. Soccer. It's been tried and true. It's been proven. So going back to that match in DC, right? The difference between that match in DC and what was that, 96, 97, right? And in terms of the plateau or the trajectory that each program was at, right? Because both went to 98, right? And both, really, they both had, same amount of success in 98. No one made it out of their group. Good matches throughout and such, a lot of hype. Both relied heavily on foreign players, right, to fill out their teams. But after that, the trajectory of what allowed U.S. Soccer to skyrocket, right? They don't get government support. They don't get all the monies that they earn comes from sponsorships and comes from, whatever money they would get from FIFA, just like, we would get just the same. Their ability to market, get a list of every single person that's attended the game, get a list of every single person that's purchased merchandise, and sell to them again and again and again and again and again and again.
All right, so here's my.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but here's what I know. So when I go to games, because I've gone to MLS games and national team games, all right, in the US, I've gone to USL games in the championship and USL 1. What I know is that the ticketing company normally asks you to register when you purchase the ticket. You are saying
they
to
resell
me,
your information, and you get an email from that club a few weeks later. Come buy more tickets, or here's a new shirt we just released. Buy the shirt.
What I'm saying, I don't know if that information is shared with U.S. Soccer though.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
All right, I'm going to talk to someone who is part of Sam's Army, which is the U.S. Soccer that group. I met someone. I'm going to talk to them and probably have them on, because I don't know if this. Go ahead.
But I was a part of Sam's Army. Sam's Army is just like What do they call it? Yard what?
Yardman Army.
What's the
Yeah,
supporter?
Yardman Army.
Yardman
Yeah.
Army.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's a separate entity just like that. Now,
Okay.
Sam's Army has a very intimate relationship
With US,
or had what I should say had a very intimate relationship with U.S. Soccer because they were the the real driving force behind filling the stadium and getting support and all that stuff, right? So U.S. Soccer relied heavily on that. But even with that, if you go on U.S. Soccer's website, right?
Yeah.
They're constantly targeting you. They're constantly asking for your information. They even go as far as asking for donations. Now you think like, okay, this multi-million-dollar organization, why do you need a $20 donation from me? But they're still going to ask, and people will give it because they trust now. Today in 2024, there's a lot less trust, right, with what's going on with the coaching situation and stuff and people on the board. But for a very, very long time, the trust within U.S. Soccer was so much that they can do that. Okay, that they could blatantly ask for donations. So when people say, when they go out and they try to recruit sponsors, right? They try to recruit the Powerades and the Nikes and all these other organizations and the Budweiser to help fund the programs, even though there was no real track record of success other than qualifying for World Cups, which is a big deal. It's a tough thing to do, but on a global stage, no real success. What they could show is, hey, these are the demographics of our supporters. This is their income. This is what they make. This is where they live. This is who you're going to be, talking to. You're a good fit for our customers. Help support us, and in exchange, you get an opportunity to market to a very select, locked-in group of people.
All right,
and that's how you, as an organization. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
some very good information. I see one of my hosts in the comment section putting in the links to the US supporters fund ticket and event and some insider, some other information. But I see Dwight is arguing some of the things basically in the comment section what you're saying. So I want to allow him to call in, and then Gunner's Boss also says, I've never seen anyone in a USA national team jersey. He says people more into their favorite teams memorabilia, right? And then like Dwight is saying, there are two different fan bases, two completely different markets and fan bases. And he said that it was, and then he said MLS changed US soccer.
So he's never seen. So what's US Soccer sells a shit ton of jerseys and kits and merchandise, everything. You can go on. They publish their annual report every year. You can go on the website. You can pull up their annual report for probably the last 5, 6, 7 years, and they break everything down. All their sales, their income from sponsorships. Unlike some federations, the FA, you can go to the FA's website, right? They publish their annual reports every year, and they give a breakdown on everything that they've done, all their income. You can go to Holland's website, who's another big, and I think a lot of it probably came from, especially early on with U.S. Soccer, once they got out of their Adidas deal, and was that 95, 96, probably came from Nike, because Nike's a massive marketing machine, right? But so, what do you call them? Dutch soccer, Dutch football, very similar thing. They do a lot of merchandising. Obviously, again, they have a rabid fan base because they've had success, but they've earned that. But again, U.S. Soccer sells a ton of merchandise.
What success has the Dutch had? What success has the Dutch had in football?
The Dutch, recently none, right? But they've gotten to finals. I'm talking about they're still feeding off their past, aura, right? 70s and 80s, reaching finals, and they've never crossed the threshold. But in terms of
being
you know,
highly
the
being
energy behind the team.
highly ranked and always in
Yeah,
like the top echelon of
right.
football. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Okay.
They feed,
And listen,
but
I'd
they
love.
very,
Go ahead.
but very. Let me just say one last thing. But very similar, right? For a long time, everybody has, you know, when you don't have a team that's going to be in the World Cup, right? Everybody has that second team, and for a long time, for many people, it was the Dutch national team. It was either Holland or it was Brazil.
Yeah.
Most of it based on style of play,
Play,
right?
yeah, right. It's more like I think the Dutch
So
are normally known for what they call complete football. It's not like they
right,
have won a lot of things, but that is it. When you think about
but it
Holland
was
and Dutch, that's what you always hear. They were
yeah,
the inventors of what is called
yeah.
complete
Total
football. So
football.
yeah, total football. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, we don't have Spain winning the Euros, you know, without Dutch football, without Cruyff, without total football, without any of that, right? They took that and they ran with it. But everyone has a second team. Jamaica has the opportunity to become, if we can develop a style of play, we have the endearment of people who are very attracted to the brand of Jamaica. And if we can give them a style of play and an organization that people can trust, right, who's transparent, we can become a second or third team. And that combined with very, very good marketing, we no longer have these problems. But it all starts with building a database of who your actual customers are. We're going to call all of ourselves customers because that's what we are. It's a business
yeah,
of who all the customers are, and before they can go and present themselves to, you know, not just national brands, but we really need international brands with deep pockets, and really that should be not to take anything away from the local um, population, but the international brands. So we should really be targeting because that's where the money is in terms of the diaspora and those tertiary fans, right? You know, someone in Kenya, someone in Korea, someone in Japan. You know, think of a place like Japan. How if anybody ever has gone on TikTok and scrolled long enough, the amount of influence that the brand has on East Asia, for those who have traveled, you'd be shocked. You go to a place like Guatemala in the middle of nowhere, and you'll see there's a coffee shop in Guatemala in Panajachel, and there's a Korean man with a coffee shop with a Jamaican flag on the wall of his shop. Why?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're not gonna find that with somebody with a Botswana flag, or you're not gonna find that with somebody with the Kyrgyzstan flag, right? Who for some reason feels as though that culture is inside of him,
yeah.
and that's what
Listen,
we're and but
I loved.
yeah,
I'm a fan of the show. Always good comment. Even when the videos are done and you watch them, I guess afterwards and think. I'd love to talk to you again. I want because we're going to end in 1 hour. I've given an extra 30 minutes. I don't know Dwight and Gunners Boss trying to get in, but I'd love for us to talk again. I think you have some very very good insight, and stuff that I'd love to hear more about and so I hope you can call in because I wanted to talk to people about the new coach alert and decision made, but I may have to do that in the morning for them because I want to hear from Dwight and Gunners Boss. So thank you so much. Really appreciate the information. Yeah.
no. Thanks for letting me speak, but I'll check in again. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Blessings. Have a good night.
All right.
All
All right.
right.
Same.
So that is fun of the show, right? Gunners Boss, Dwight Spence. You're challenging some of these things, right? So call in quickly, take your 5 minutes, let us know. Gunners Boss, you said that you have never seen someone. I've seen people in American the soccer team or football team jersey. So I don't know about you, Gunners Boss, but maybe you can call because you understand me. Yeah. When Derby got relegated with 11 points, their matches were still. I don't understand that. All right, so we have Dwight. Dwight, Welcome to the
Good,
show.
what I said, man, man.
Long time, man.
Brother, enough time. I travel enough and take care of everything. So,
All right. We know how
things are going.
we know it is. We know it is. Yes. So you heard from fan of the show, right? And I know you were putting some comments that I don't know if they were refuting what he was saying, but stating a next side to what was being said.
Yeah. So, the thing is, when you look at European countries, UEFA countries, and you look at US soccer and Canada and Mexico, you're talking a complete different fan base from Jamaica. Totally different market, right? So you cannot use that other model. You need to step back and use what is Costa Rica doing, right? What is a country like Philippines doing, right? And how they're building their brand and how they're getting fans involved. You can't compare our fan base is totally. Number one, football is not the most popular sport for Jamaica. Here, on the island or out of the island. Jamaicans do not spend significant amount of money on football. Some do, but regular Jamaicans don't. What he's talking about, for example, $80 for a Copa America ticket and a family of four. Brother, I just come back from Lima, Peru, and Guatemala and these places. Man, take loan out and buy that easy. They don't even think about it, right? If you talk to Colombian fans, you talk to Uruguayan fans, you're like, okay, family of four, I got semi-final, yeah, $600. You'll pay that easy. They don't even blink, right? So it's a different fan base that we have. Right now, for Jamaica, our fan base is to try to get 5,000 to 10,000 people to our matches, whether they are home or away. Jamaica does not consistently do that right now.
All right. So what he's saying though is that he wasn't talking about the ticket.
Okay.
He wasn't talking about the tickets. So that's what fan of the show has commented in the comment section. Yeah.
Right, but when you talk about the merchandise, the Jamaica Adidas kit sells well, and the merchandise does sell. You have to tie it in with fashion and things that are outside of football, right? The look, just the cool look, right? You have to.
He did say that though. He did say that the purchasing of the gears has more to do with the cultural influence of Jamaica.
100%, right? So the JFF has improved that side. Like, to me, in my impression, like, I spent 10, 12 years traveling trying to get the COPA jersey. The Adidas jersey I can find anywhere in the world.
Really? Can't find it in Jamaica. For those in Jamaica, they can't find it in Jamaica. But it can be found though. That is true. Because some of the jerseys were very difficult.
Yeah, it can be found and it can be ordered, and you're going to get it within a 5 day, 3 to 7 days space. So it's not difficult to get, right? So yes, the merchandise is inclusive. In fact, I would say that would probably be the JFF's leading revenue stream above anything else, right? The other thing.
Well, that would depend on how much revenue the JFF gets from it.
Well, it depends on the deal that it depends on the deal they sign with Adidas, right?
There you go. Because until you know that they could be getting $1 per shirt sold, which in the grand scheme of things is that a lot of money, Well,
that, in my opinion, that's poor negotiation. I wouldn't have signed that deal until you don't sign a per shirt deal until you have a good base. So you might lock in a fixed sum and then you tell Adidas, okay, let's review it after 36 months when you can see what the sales numbers are. The other thing is what that he was saying is about the JFF running supporters club and brother, JFF can't run themselves, man. You don't want JFF touching any sort of other organization. If they can't consistently run their whole organization, you don't tell them to go help out and run another organization. Until the JFF consistently shows that they can run even a proper small business, you don't want the supporters come up for the 18. That makes no fiscal sense and it makes no logical sense. Should the JFF say, oh, reach out to these supporters group, endorse them and partner. Yeah, but JFF shouldn't officially do none of that because them can't run their own money. That would be that don't make sense from a business standpoint. And then question for you, man. Do you know what's going on with the U20s?
R&R said that you on management show he's a part of the JFF. Oh Lord.
Yeah, but management can still speak. He can still speak his opinion, and his listeners can still speak their opinion. So cool. So management, in terms of the U20s, what's the latest with them?
Yeah, you want to know I'm giving my opinion. I would be very shocked if the U20 get a point, or if they score a goal.
Me not some bad fan them. I think they can beat Cuba and score at least a goal against Cuba.
I am saying, for me personally, I would be very shocked if they score a goal or if they get a point in the competition. I've never, for me, and when I say this, listen, I've never felt like a Jamaican team don't have absolutely no chance at all, like I feel about this team. And I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel, honestly.
Boy. Well, a couple things that I think, like psychologically, I hope the coaches are working with them. The US game, do not put all your eggs in one basket, make it psychologically run out yourself and all that. The US game, do your best, a good run out, no injuries, no red card, no yellow card, because the two other group games is what really matters. Jamaica cannot match the US at the U20 level right now, and I heard that the team is getting it in like 24 hours before the match. Trust me, if you just come from international, the worst thing you can do, especially in Mexico, the worst thing you can do right now, right? So they should just go there, do a good look against US. Don't necessarily worry about beating the US in the first match, because it'll probably be more important to say, okay, we might face the US in the semis to qualify for the World Cup. Well, actually, to make the challenge.
Hold on. Management, I see Unseen saying, management, what are you saying? You can believe one of the players listening to you right now. So let me say it again. In the earshot of the player, the coach, administrators, doctors, fans. Hold on. So let me tell you what I said. I would be very surprised if this under-20 team scores a goal or gets a point in this tournament. Very surprised. I want to say it again so you can clip it and let the player hear, the coach hear, anyone from the administration or any fan. I would be very surprised if the under-20 team scores a goal or gets a point in this competition. You want me to say it again, Unseen? Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, management and Unseen might need to understand that you're coming from a perspective of looking at their preparation, their off-the-field travel plan, and the overall thing is not, you're not doing are the vibes good, are the man them ready to fight and all that. No, that Jamaican team brings. They're ready to fight and the vibes good, but they're not, are they prepared for that then?
Yeah. I'll be surprised. They may end up scoring, they may end up drawing a game, but I would be surprised because one, the changing of coach, the whole selection and how that happened, the preparation going there a day before, it just seemed to me like we don't take this serious. So if it is not being taken serious, I couldn't really go take my good time when Olympics are start to me go watch all them things they know. No. For this one, I will be the bandwagonist. If them do well, I will jump on the wagon if they will allow me a space on it. But right now, I am not optimistic.
I expect them to get a result against you. I expect them. I already posted. They're going to get about 4 US points, at least 4 on them. Let's see really how they can mentally and how their next field to get a point against Costa Rica. So me, the crucial game is going to be Costa Rica. Like how mentally prepared after the U.S. game, because if they can get a point against Costa Rica, now they're in for some, right? But are they prepared for that? I see names on paper, but I don't see.
Brethren, Costa Rica, the last squad that the squad that Costa Rica took to the COPA, you know, had players from their under 20 in it, you know. No, this is no joke thing. This is no joke thing, you know. I think like we think this is some little joke, and it is young youth coming to play and some little youth coming to play some ball. I think we think this is like we really think this is joke. Like we really think like must be. So I'm not. All I'm saying is that. So let me answer DW. Is it the quality or the overall process? I think when the changing of the coach took place, the transition, because I felt like John Wall had a different plan than the plan that is now being executed. So it is like two different programs. He had one program in mind. He was no longer the coach, and then a new program started. So, and that is where I think the issue is. So I cannot look at that, and I think sometimes I think like these things are unfair to the youngsters, but it is what it is. Do I wish them all the best? Certainly. Do I want them to do well? Certainly. But honestly, I would be surprised.
Well, one of the things, and I'm not the GFF technical committee for this thing about, we want exposed players. Brother, U20 level, U20 CONCACAF finals is not the place to expose players. They need to be ready. Those are professionals that they're playing against. That is not, we want to expose players. No, they should have been exposed to that level, club-wise, individually, so when they come, they can compete at that level.
But what I'm saying, though, is that, so here's my thing, and let me just tell you what I think. I believe when you have a Jamaican passport, you should be given an opportunity, and if you fail, when you are given the opportunity, it's on you. When that doesn't happen, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I prefer if 50 youth, like let me give you, the under 17 has been dealing with a lot of kids from the diaspora. If at the end of everything, the coach selects, say, 20 kids from Jamaica for the team, you know that I would still be optimistic, because I would then look and say the coach had players from all over for several months. He must know why he selected these set of players. So I will watch, and I'll be optimistic, because I'm going to have confidence in the wisdom of the coach. In this case, it's a little different for me. There were too many players who never even had an opportunity to be seen. That is the issue I had. Remember, we had an under 20 team, for example, like there was an issue with like Delano Splat. I supported that team. While I believe that others could have and should have been in there, at least an opportunity was given. You give them the opportunity, and if the coach says, listen, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, that's a coach's decision. But when a person is not given an opportunity to express themselves before the persons who select, and then a team is selected, it can't be right. There can be no excuse for it. Can be absolutely no excuse whatsoever. So therefore, I harbor little hope of anything positive coming out. So if it happens, I'll be surprised.
But because management, you're really speaking about bias in the squad selection, because this is the truth. The Olympics is coming up, and Jamaicans are going to be watching Dominican Republic playing the Olympics football, because Jamaica did not choose our
Hold
strongest
on.
U20 squad
Yeah.
in
Tom
the
Stranger,
last
but
season.
did I criticize? Which player did I criticize? I didn't criticize any player. I did not criticize any player. I did not. Let me see what I say again. And this is my opinion.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, man, you're talking about the collective because
I have
you have
not I said I've said it. I have little hope of this team scoring a goal or getting a point. That's my opinion. I said nothing about players, nothing like that. All right, but go ahead do it because
and
new coach alert, new coach alert.
all right. So somebody, but if the U20s are mentally tough, they should take that as a challenge, not as a slight, right? So that's how they should do it.
And let me tell you, there's a managed player on it that is very good.
Right.
And like I've said to people, Adrian Reed was a part of the national setup. And I like him. I think he should be in Europe. Christopher Ainsworth. So at no point do you hear me. I didn't want to get into calling players' names. Javin Williams is there. I can keep on calling names.
Yeah, you're not talking about individual players. You're talking about the collective.
Yeah,
you're talking about the squad.
Yes, and I talked about the fact there was one coach who had, I think, one way that he wanted to do things and had one set of players, and then a new coach came in and mostly everything kind of changed. So we have to be real. And this has nothing to do with Come on, Tom Stranger. All right.
Yeah, it's a collective.
Do it. Let me just give them a little hint on this new coach thing before.
All right, pick up yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings every time. Cool. All right, respect. Thanks for the call as usual. Yeah, all right, people. All right, so new coach alert. Jason, easy now, man. Let me see. All right, people. All right, I'm going to talk to you a little bit because where is this now? 3 likes to 100. All right, awesome. Look like when I tell the people that them don't have to like the video, them like the video. And when they tell them to like the video, them don't like the video. Okay. All right, Tom Stranger. All right. So you remember, I have my opinion. I have little hope. It's not like when Jamaica play in USA, I'm going to go USA. But if Jamaica lose the game, I'm not going to be surprised. If they win, if they beat the USA, I would be surprised. And I would be absolutely elated and ecstatic that we defeated the USA. But that's not my expectation. And this has nothing to do with any individual player in this team. It has nothing to do with the ability of Jerome Wade. Nothing at all. All right? And please state this. Half of the things that Unseen says, don't go so. All right? Most of them, him just make up stuff because he want. You understand? Parish council. Anyways, hey people, parish council, don't call in until tomorrow. So new coach alert. Has a decision been made? Is a short list in place? There you go, DW. I have very low expectation. Yes, parish council, you have been talking about this parish council. Parish council, I don't know what to say. That is why my expectations are so low. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So I just lower my expectation. So I don't have any heartache. I don't feel disappointed. I don't like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like I've conditioned my mind and my heart that this is not going to work. If it works, whoa. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Unseen just make up things, When I tell you, he just make up things. He make up things. He just has to play this and play that. There's nothing like that. I'm just making up things. All right. But that's just it. All right. So new coach alert. So I've been hearing a lot of things about possible candidates and stuff in terms of the coaching the national team, and a lot of names have come up. And I think I did a video. Do you have the top 5 coaches' names? What kind of top five? There are top five coaches. Facts of ages. You see, a lot of them are thing, you know. So my time them people ask some question, you know. Me have to start wonder. Tom Stranger, there are five top coaches. Whoa. Me never know there was a list. Whoa. You see it, people? These things evoke responses that give you a hint. Tom Stranger is letting us know that there are five coaches out there. Yeah? Big up yourself, Tom. You have any names? Give us a couple of the names. Give us a couple of the names, Tom Stranger. Yeah, but what I'll say is that for me, like I think I've said this to you before, and I think from what I've been hearing, some of the names. Oh, Speed said top 5 out of 4. Personally, people, I believe 40 is approximate number. I don't believe 40 persons applied still. I don't believe 40 persons applied. I think that is just the number 40 would have been used to just say to people, you see the amount of persons who have applied for the job. But I don't think 40 persons applied for the job. All right. However, I know that there are, and these are from my personal interactions with persons who would say, listen, can I get the email for the place where resume is supposed to go, or to the individual? So from that, what I know, that there are high quality South American coaches who have coached national team, coach teams in the World Cup, European coaches outside of the United Kingdom who are interested, and at least one of those have been to the World Cup with a team, and there are coaches from England who are highly interested, all right, in the job. I think what is happening is that some of the key candidates are presently in jobs, or they have jobs. One of the things that I've heard, the man to be as a speed line, Lord have mercy. One of the things that has been said is that if this job was offered to Thierry Henry in January, he would have taken it. But subsequent to that, apparently he got a coaching opportunity with the French Football Federation, and he's there. But if it were given to him in January, if there was a vacancy in January, he would have been open to taking it. I know people have heard like Clarence Seedorf name, who is also interested in it, and they have suggested like Dwight York, former Manchester United player and Trinidad and Tobago superstar, who coach in Australia, has an interest in coaching the Jamaica national team. All right. I think I think like one of the things I believe would be good going forward is whatever happens, I think one of the steps that the JFF must make is the fact that you are going to be utilizing, at least in the near future, players who predominantly plays in Europe, in particular in the United Kingdom. What can happen, or what should happen, is that one of the former reggae boys who have the requisite coaching skill, right? If they have not applied for the head coaching job, I think it would be good for them to be an assistant coach in the future setup. And here's why: because I think one of the things that continues to we need to build on is, especially if you have someone who speaks a different language than the team, then having one of the former players who is a coach in the setup will help with that. So that's one way that I'd go. I look at the former players who have applied. I know there are many of them. There's Darren Moore, there's Joby McAnuff, there is who have done badges. There's Ricardo Fuller who has done his badges. There is Dean Burton who has done his badges. Paul Hall who has done his badges. So there are several of them who have done. I think Ricardo Gardner already has a role, and I think he should stay in that role, regardless of who comes on. I think it's such a pivotal role in terms of being like a team ambassador, or a legend around the team. I think that role is important because I've seen the effectiveness of his role. So I think whatever happens, he and Freddie Butler and they rotate some of the reggae boys would be a good thing. But yeah. All right. So I believe that's one thing. Right? Like I said, there is European outside. You're asking me if Paul Hall sending resume unseen. Go and go do a show, no man, and call Paul Hall, man. You know the new interview boss, man. Oh, hey, Tom Stranger, a big question that, who do you like out of the job? From what I've been hearing, I hear people calling names and things. I like Hector Cooper. I like there's a Spaniard that was coaching Haiti. Forgot his name. I think he is a good name as well. Jason Ewell, Joby McAnuff. I like Joby McAnuff. I like Joby McAnuff just as a person. Normally in Jamaica, he captained the team. He on many occasions spoke strongly to the players, but he was not afraid as well of challenging the administration to higher standards. He is also a part of the English FA, which I think would be good. So he's one name. I think Paul Hall, it may be difficult for Paul Hall given what happened. Dean Burton is the next person that I think can and should be around the national setup, even if it's not the national team, right? Yeah. But as it relates to the head coach, I think if you can get someone from like Argentina is doing so well now, if there are coaches from Argentina who are up there, that would be a good pick. I also think like Colorado Rapids former US player Robin Fraser, born in Jamaica, good one. I've heard people mention Stephen McLaren. If Jamaica can get a hold of Stephen McLaren, who is at Manchester United, I think that would be a major scalp. I think like that puts us in prime position to even go to World Cup and compete and come out of the group. I think that influences players coming to play for him. If because I've heard people mention McLaren's name. I've heard people mention Luis de la Fuente, yes? Right? I hear that Steve Bruce. So I don't know if it is Steve Bruce, Steve McLaren, or both of them. But I don't know. I don't like Steve Bruce kind of football still. You understand me? I remember his Sunderland days and Newcastle days. So I don't know. But Steve McLaren has coached in the Netherlands. He has coached in Germany. He has coached at Manchester. He's also not just a coach. He's a manager, which is meaning he can leave things for people to do. And yeah, so he has. Yeah. So those are some of the names that are out there. But has a decision been made? And then what kind of resources? Because I'm thinking like, can Jamaica afford? Can we really afford that? I hear people saying that Berhalter should come to Jamaica and Bob Bradley. How do you do that? I don't know if you want to go to an American coach. Jim Curtin at Philadelphia. People have mentioned his name. Should we go for an American coach? I think if we're going to do that, we should find someone in South America. I like the brand of football Argentina is playing, and there are so many of their coaches all over. The Colombian coach is a former Argentinian player, Even Samuel, that is an assistant coach, you know, is a big coach, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Bruce Arena. Boy, I don't know. But people, listen, I'm going to pick up on this in the morning. I promise that I would have done 1 hour. It's 2 hours and counting. So South America is not a good fit. Well, last time we went to South America, it worked. Phantom of the show. Tata Martino, not bad, brother. Tata Martino ain't leaving Inter Miami. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Ansi? But Louis Van Gaal, what is wrong with you? I tell you that you make up things, you know. You need to stop make up things. You're a makeup artist, sir? Sure. People, listen, I have to go. Once you get back, see boys. But there are some good coaches from South America. Pellegrini, Bielsa. Come on now. South America produce good Tata Martino. South America produce some good coaches, man. Yeah. But yeah, people, listen. I will pick up on this tomorrow. I'll get into more specific details. All right. So as you go, hit the like button, subscribe, share. All right. We didn't have it on subscriber mode, so you're free to comment, but you can hit the subscribe button. I am Management. This has been another edition of I Am Sure Sports, powered by Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. And Trick Nick, the place where you can get all your barbecue sauce, jerk marinade, and they also have a restaurant that operates out there in Brampton, Ontario. And listen, if you go there and you say you're a fan of I Am Sure Sports, you immediately, that's all you have to say. Even if you're not a subscriber, you just tell them that you get a discount. So just go check out the restaurant. I'm going to play something from Tricknick so you can know their exact location. I want to say a big thank you to all of you for tuning in to tonight. A phantom of the show. We can talk, man. Just call me tonight. I want to sleep. Feel like I'm going to jump asleep. So call me in the morning. All right. I'm going to, hey, listen, I have to big up some of my ball, I know. Big up man like Brentford. I want what on it? Brentford, you know. Oh, where am I? Brentford this year. I said that. Bobby Reed. Yeah, big up the baller them. Big up the ballers them who watching. Damien, who is always watching. Andre watching. Corey, you know, you're always watching. All the ballers them that normally watching the show. Bobby who's normally watching. Dishan normally watching. Ethan normally watching. Big up to you guys, you know, always watching the show and commenting. To the coaches, to the ladies, A.M. Henry, I saw you on. Judith Williamson, I saw you on Bless Up as well. Thanks for tuning. All the other vloggers, 433 Pressure, Unseen Sports TV, Jason Guna, BAM Sports TV. You guys are in the comment section. You have your own platform. It was good having you. For the persons who call in and added value to the program, thank you so much for all your thoughts and your comment. It is so good that we had a show and it was not volatile in the comment section, though I started out and I was very livid with what is happening with the fan base. Congratulations to Argentina. I really wanted Colombia to win because they have just been that team that they're like the Holland, you know, they're the Holland of South America. Supposed to, but never does. Best, but never there. Great game, but they just never had a strong enough bench. I didn't care so much about England and Spain because we were first controlled by the Spaniards. Never leave a lot when they left, and the English came and ravaged and took the rest. So it didn't matter to me. England believe they are the greatest thing since sliced bread in football, but they were made to look ordinary in this tournament. But I still believe that they have some good players. I think Saka is a good player. Declan Rice is a good player. Um, John Stones, as much as people beat Foden, he's a good player. And they should have left Harry Kane either on the bench or out of the squad and started Ali Watkinson. And I think they would have had some different results. But kudos to the Spanish team, young team, and they have done so well. And obviously, it is not. Oh, float management, you get the drift. Yeah. You get the drift, float management. Thank you. Yeah. And obviously, it is not coming home. It is not coming home. It is not coming home. Big up Angel Di Maria. Played his last game for Argentina. And the man looked good. Looks like he could play a further 5 years, man. He really looks good. So have a good night, people. Be safe. Before you go to bed, go to your son, your daughter, your wife, whomever is in your household, and tell them, I love you. Because there's no guarantee you'll see them in the morning. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And usual, when it gets done and it gets to this point, we say we are over and we are OUT out of here. Here we go from Trick Nick.